Hello, Aries. Hope you're well. So this is for Aries for October. So my homemade cards have, which are the messages from the like channeling messages, okay, that I've written myself. So what I'm going to do is pull out a card here for Aries. And picked up energies of what do they want? What do they want? So let's have a look. What do they want? What do they want? So whatever this person is, whoever this person is, what do they want? What do they want? So it could be anyone. It could be a third party. It could be a potential lover. It could be a stranger, whoever this may be. So what do they want? And again, I keep getting these pink, and actually I'm going to get that green one from in the middle there. What do they want? What do they want? So what do they want? What are they looking for? So let's have a look here. This says this person loves you. They need you, but can't cope with your emotions. Can't talk about your emotion on your emotional level, gets frustrated by this, then lashes out at you. Not going to take this anymore. Okay. And on the other side is, wow, look at that. At the top there it says, what do you want? Okay, and I said, what do they want? So it's saying here, what do you want? And I getting upset in tears, just wanting to talk, just not caught up with you in emotional battles, but goes and hides away in the man cave to then go and think and then go to learn about this. So this is very kind of complicated in a way, because this is saying somebody does love you but can't cope with your emotional battles, or you at your emotional level. I guess that you want support, but they feel frustrated that you need support, and then lashes out and goes on to say, I don't want to take this. So and this in turn turns, I don't know, somebody turns into tears. They can't cope with the tears. Then goes away in the man cave. Okay. Now, what is the man cave? You know what? Yeah, you might say, well, that's the place where they go and take time out till they feel better. Well, that could also be a third party, and I'm not saying there's third parties around here. Oh, well, maybe that other person is a bit more fun, they're more shallow, they don't talk about their emotions all the time. So, you know, that kind of thing. So this is, when you're asking here, what do they want? Let's have a look at some cards, okay? Let's have a look at some cards, because you could be asking all sorts of things here, like what does the third party want? What does that person want? And all this kind of thing. So I think there may be, at a level here, there may be a person around who's sick and tired of someone else's emotional outbursts or needing support. You know, when you go through difficult times together and you need some kind of emotional support, maybe a cuddle, but it's not kind of forthwith. And this person can't cope with that. It's saying here this person cannot cope with adult life where people actually need some kind of support at times, and runs away in a man cave. So yeah, this is the bottom line of what this is. And so if it is a third party that they run to, in this man cave. Maybe that's their man cave. Then what is it that the third party, what is this third party association? Is it just a matter of talking to somebody who does not have emotional outbursts, who's not in the real world? It's just a fantasy. Or is it something else? So let's have a look. Because I'm concerned about the man cave situation. Yeah, I feel the man cave is something that they're frightened of getting caught over. It's very shallow. I'm picking up here, it's a shallow situation. I get this person cannot communicate at your emotional maturity, and they need to run away to something that's immature and shallow. So, and they're fearing getting caught over this, and that's what they're going to blame it on. But wouldn't they blame life on that? Somebody who escapes, and wouldn't they blame life on that? So yeah, because there's lots of conflict. To them, they see it as conflict. To you, it's just, I'm upset about this thing. I'm upset. You know, I just need to talk, and you're upset about something. And this other person is tired of you being upset, and it turns into a battle because they are not serving your needs, and that they are not helping you by supporting you emotionally, yet you support them emotionally. And then then this battle, it creates these arguments in this battle. So this is what this is, and this person escapes from this. This person escapes from this. They can't deal with this. They are clinging on here. It feels like this person is clinging on to you by a thread, because they can't deal with your it's not emotional outbursts. I think it's they can't cope with real life issues when they crop up. When there's a real life issue that crops up, this person, it turns into some big argument here, and they run away, they escape. Okay, so and then they cannot make any kind of mature decision. They cannot make a mature decision, and they don't know how to satisfy your needs. Wow, there's a few of us who feel that way about partners who just don't know, have a clue how to be supportive, and that's all this needs. All it needs is, you know, let's sit down, let's talk about this, let's see what we can do. I'm in this with you, but no, this person's not grown up enough to be able to do that. You know, they're not grown up to be able to do that. So what they do is, I'm just kind of, you know, holding on to this with a thread, but I don't want this heaviness. I don't want this upset. I don't want to, actually, I don't want to support you, and I don't want to make you feel better and make you feel secure. I'd rather go with this kind of childish kind of escapism. So, wow. So if this is you and you're dealing with some immature boy or immature girl in a grown-up body, and you're thinking they should know better, kind of thing, they don't want this. They don't want it. It's saying that, and the question was, what do they want? What do they want? Well, this is saying that they don't want this. And this is all about escapism to something that's so shallow and childish. And it feels like this has not worked out for them. They feel that this is not working out for them because it's too demanding. Yeah, I get someone who just doesn't want to grow up, and they'll never grow up. And it's like, it's not that they don't want this. and they just want to maintain the peace. You know, this like trying to maintain the peace here. But this is like two polar opposites. It's like one person is mature and grown up, and you know, sometimes people just need that support where you put your arms around each other and support each other. The other person sees this as something that's wrong, and why they feel it's wrong is because they're not mature enough to actually deal with supporting someone in a mature way. They're not, you know, they don't want to be, they can't, they're incapable of doing that. So okay, so we've got a money situation here too. So there is some news coming in here about either a business deal, a job offer, and or money, or even money. So, gosh, is that all they think about? That's very shallow. If that's all they think about is the money situation. But I do get this job offer. There's something coming up that's going to either you may be getting this job offer, which is going to offer you stability, and it's going to offer you a great kind of financial future, and this is going to bring happiness. Okay, happiness. Now this is, I feel this is you. I feel this is some kind of deal, or there is this job coming up that's going to bring you happiness. Now you've had to wait a long time. There's been delays over this, and there's been delays, and you've had to wait. But this is actually coming now to fruition, and you know, this is where this may have been this stress, where maybe you have been worried about finances, maybe you have been worried about work situations and the way things are going to kind of pan out here, and maybe you're the one that kind of needed that kind of support there, and you did put a lot of effort into this. We have this card here, which is, after a lot of effort, this reward is coming. And you may have had to take some kind of financial loss here because of this delay. So it's about a job situation, it's about money, it's affected this, whatever this relationship is, and they have actually escaped from this. Escaped from this hardship, if you like, into something that's quite shallow, but it's still not telling me what this shallow thing is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask again here, what is it that they were escaping to? And so obviously they didn't want the heaviness of the problems that can be can happen within relationships, and problems that can happen, which everyone needs support now and again to get through. So what is it that they were escaping to? Let's have a look here. And what did that mean to this person that they was escaping to this? So what did this mean? Why did they do this? Why this escape to this? Because this person lost their way. They lost their way, or you lost your way. They lost their way in this relationship, or you lost your way here. So, but it says that there is going to be victory and success. Maybe they just wanted the victory, the nice times, the good times rolling, rather than the bad times rolling. And because of this, that they were escaping from this. Now, this seems to be, yeah, this seems to be pointing towards pointing towards that eventually there will be success here. Somebody's been very patient, a water sign. Somebody has been very patient. I get here spending too much money. Maybe they resented spending too much money, and the money has been a little bit yeah, and this is kind of seriously escalated into a conflict. So this really is about money and financial hardship and struggling, which is something and they felt that you were very destructive. They felt that you were quite destructive in your approach to this, which may not be true, okay? But things are going to get calmer. You're going to move into calmer waters. Maybe you were destructive. Maybe you couldn't cope with a situation. It was a struggle for you and you needed the support here. Now I get here the Devil card, and the Devil card can actually mean liberation from this, moving into more peaceful times. There is changes here too, and yeah, maybe it's a liberation. Maybe that's why you are going towards calmer waters, because you may actually yeah, it is to do with money, it is to do with work. And it says here a dissatisfaction with a work situation and being quite exhausted. So that could be toxic environment within the workplace. And you want to go towards more peaceful times. So I don't feel this escape was anything too serious. And we'll just I'll just put another layout for that about this this escape. Was it a serious thing, or was it a promise to, was it a third party? So let's ask, was it a third party? So let's have a look. And what was that about, that friendship, if it was an escape kind of friendship where it was quite shallow? What was that escape kind of friendship to this other person? What was that about? And is it going to continue? It was about this kind of anxiety. It was about anxiety, and this person was very stressed about everything, or maybe you were stressed. And it feels like somebody was betrayed, very distressed, betrayed. Gosh, who was distressed and betrayed? Here. Let's have a look. Yeah, someone, it looks like a female here who has been betrayed, and she was quite distressed here. And I feel that there was some sort of escape here. So, okay, so what was this? Was this an escape, or was this somebody who was looking also for some kind of comfort and support here? Okay, I feel this is someone here has been betrayed and hurt, and this is what this was about, is wanting comfort for this betrayal and this hurt and this anxiety. Normally this person could be you here. Is normally this person is quite dynamic. It could be somebody else. So I did ask about the escape thing. So let's have a look. We get the King of Pentacles. So we're talking about the person who's escaping here from this, maybe this anxiety, this backstabbing, is the King of Pentacles. And yeah, there's another man here. So there's an escape, but it looks like it's with another person, another buddy. Okay. It doesn't look as if this is, there may have been a female involved, but it's like there was a man, like a group of friends kind of thing. But this is like the Death card. This is a pattern that this person kind of does when he feels bad about things. This person will escape, and yeah, it's about, and this situation, whatever this brought happiness. Okay, brought happiness. Now there's two things that could be happening here. This is an escape, and also an escape for this female who's also going through a rough time here with this male. And they come together and they talk to each other in support, like, oh, my partner's doing this, blah, blah, blah. And she's saying, oh, well, my partner's doing this too. I understand what you're saying. And it actually makes them happy to come together to do this, to talk about their partners, okay. And this is where the escape is. So how far did this go, this escape? How far did this go? It's just kind of bitching and moaning about their partners. And it's like heartbreak. There's heartbreak here. So somebody's been heartbroken here. And there's conflict. And somebody feels as if they're blocked. Somebody feels blocked or suppressed by this. Okay, these people may both feel suppressed and blocked. There's definitely two people who are comforting each other about their situation. They both could be married. You know, this person could be married, this person could be married, and they're both saying to each other, talking about their marriages and how difficult it is and how heartbroken they are and how they feel trapped in this situation. So this is where the escape is, but it looks here as if they come together to talk about things that are not going too well in their lives, and it's like comfort for each other. And I feel then they go and do their own thing and get along. Okay, so I don't see anybody cheating here, but there is backstabbing and there is betrayal there, but I feel that's part of, okay, so there's two people that come together here that talk about their husbands or their wives and how they feel trapped in this situation and all this kind of thing. Are they likely to actually get together and have an affair? So that's what I would like to know here for you guys. Okay, are they likely to get together and have an affair rather than just talking about it? So let's have a look. Are they likely to have an affair, these two people that escape and meet up and talk to each other? Are they likely to have an affair? Are they likely to have an affair, or are they having an affair? Are they thinking about having an affair? Or is it just to get together to talk? This is hidden. This is hidden. It is hidden. They don't tell anybody about their meetings, and yeah, it's like they've been backstabbed. It feels they're talking about their hurts and the backstabs and all that kind of thing, and they don't tell anybody about this. And it's their difficulties, and actually thinking about how they can solve this, and how they can deal with this. It's like difficulties here. It's imbalances in life. It's imbalances in life. So contemplation, imbalances in life. They don't tell anybody that they meet up and talk about things like this. They just, yeah, it's all hidden. It's the moon card. So it's like a little escape to each other. They feel quite weak in the situation. And they're just comfort for each other here. That they may actually work together, and it helps them to get along with their lives. Okay, so basically, it's just somebody. It's a couple, two people coming together to talk about their problems that they have at home. So quick layout here. Things are going to get better, and it's like it's just lots of struggles and strains in October, and one person going off, actually escaping because they can't cope with the lives at the moment. So but I don't feel it's a great idea that they go to somebody else, another person, to talk about their problems. Why don't they just do that with their own partners to solve it, So let's have a look here. Let's pull out some cards for Aries. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy out of the real world kind of thing, and they talk to each other because they feel like they can solve the world kind of thing. So I don't feel, but they are, as they do this, as they talk to each other and trying to work out and solve the world, they're actually strengthening a bond between them. So this could actually be classed as cheating in a way, because they meet up, they talk, and they want to strengthen bonds. And this makes them feel a lot happier to get along with their week, because they feel like there's a little bit of flirting going on there too. It helps them find the balance. Okay, it helps them find the balance. But I don't feel this is fair on you. It helps them get back into the flow of things, but it's not strengthening the bond between you and your partner. It's actually strengthening the bonds with your partner and somebody else. Does that make sense? By going outside here. Now, I don't feel that there is a breakup here. There's a resting and reconsidering, and they come back and they rest and reconsider, and then want to work this out and reach out to you and help and try to make this work, and actually rebuild your relationship, or rebuild whatever relationship you have, and actually talk. But this also could be this third party. This could also be the strengthening of bonds here, and it helps to find the balance here after they and they reach out to each other to help to rebuild by talking. Okay, but they shouldn't be doing it with a third party. This is what I'm not happy about for you, Aries, that they shouldn't go off and talk to somebody else and strengthen bonds with somebody else over your relationship. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. They are creating. In fact, I would class this as a form of cheating, because it's an emotional talk and chat about things that are not going right in your relationship, which is a little bit wrong, isn't it? So that's what I get here, and this is what I pick up, who is this person? This person helps to strengthen, this person gives them some kind of superficial release from your relationship or marriage, and makes them feel good because there's a little bit of flirting going on too. And they talk to this person, but this is like strengthening these bonds when really they should be doing this with you, not with a third party. Now, this is what I'm getting here for you, Aries, and this may actually anger you. Well, you may say, well, why don't you come to me to talk about this instead of going outside the relationship to talk about and get kind of close to somebody else? Yeah, so that's your reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you, okay? And that's what I get here. What do they want? And I guess we're talking about what do they want in terms of your partner? What do they want in terms of this third party? Well, obviously something's going on here, and I don't want to suggest anything, but yeah, I would say, look, when you've got something to sort out in your own relationship or marriage, please talk to your partner, not somebody else on the side, and strengthen bonds with them when really you should be doing that with the partner that you're with. Otherwise you're going to lose that partner. Then what you're going to do is slip into this relationship here, kind of thing. Okay, so thank you for watching, and that's your October reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Somebody is escaping from you to and doesn't want to listen to you moaning and being upset and wanting support. They're actually going outside of the relationship to actually support somebody else, and they're supporting them. So they don't need what's happening here. It is a form of cheating. What's happening here is, instead of supporting you, they kind of said it's like they refuse to support you, but they're okay supporting this person. So what's that about? That's quite toxic, isn't it? That's quite toxic. I'm supposed to support you and all that because I'm with you and we're in a relationship, but I refuse to do it. But I'm okay doing it with this other person. Okay, so it may not resonate with you, or this could be a past relationship, or you're struggling with this in your own relationship. Why do you have to do this? So please put your comments down below, okay? And lots of love, everyone, and bye for now.